on throat infection and vacations. That's all the way. Welcome to the next episode of Talking Tom and News.
We have been extremely busy in the past couple of days, but now that's out of the way, so why don't we just jump right into it?
3 days after the fallout of a massive winter storm in St. Talk and Evertalk, we have had another winter storm is expected to approach the Talking City area.
This one is expected to be less powerful than the last one, so a winter weather advisory is in effect for the area.
2 inches of snow is expected, although there could be a possibility that there could be higher amounts, so please stay with us for updates. We would like to remind you folks that Talking Ginger will not be on air for a couple of days. He is on vacation in Florida, so Talking Dick will be there to take his place. You bet I'll take his place. That's the second time this has happened.
Oh, there's one for the highlight reel.
That's for payback for telling me that goes to the highlight reel.
Alright, anyways, no more dilly-dallying. Let's get back to the news.
Speaking of blizzards, a blizzard with hurricane force winds brought much of the East Coast to a standstill, dumping as much as 3 feet of snow, spreading tens of thousands of travelers, and shutting down New York City and Washington, D.C.
After days of weather warnings, most of the 80 million people in the storm's path heeded requests to stay home and off the roads, which were largely deserted.
Man, those are some dangerous conditions. But enough talk. Let's shift gears now to Talking City, and here's the weather forecast with Talking Ginger. Thank you, Talking Ginger, and yes, I am back from my Florida vacation, so for tonight we'll see that snow come down. Amount will be around 10 to 15 centimeters. We'll see lows around minus 21. For tomorrow, we'll see the snow cease by the afternoon, and it will be cloudy with high minus 12. For Friday night, we'll see those skies clear up with a low of minus 20. And for Saturday, we'll see those sunny skies again with a high of minus 11. That's your local forecast, and now back to you. Thanks, Talking Ginger. Coming up next, police are asking for help in identifying 2 men who say they are responsible for attacking and throwing away a teen with intellectual disabilities in a dumpster.
Also, we will get to your Talking City Penguin schedule with Talking Ginger. That and more coming up next on Talking Tom and News. We have to announce that Talking Tom and News will be on hiatus after Season 5 is finished due to James Bitons having some gameplay plans.
Closed caption of this program has been brought to you by World Chef, a game where the kitchen never closes and the waiters always have big smiles on their faces. Download for free now on the App Store and Google Play. The Golden Super Bowl is on its way as we welcome you back to Talking Tom and News.
It is marketed in Arabic numerals as Super Bowl 50 instead of the usual Roman numbers.
We have already learned that the halftime show will be Coldplay featuring Beyonce and Bruno Mars, so you can catch it on February 7th live on CBS in the U.S. Police are asking for help in identifying 2 men that are responsible for attacking and throwing away a teen with intellectual disabilities in a dumpster.
John Michael Morissette, 13, doesn't like to talk about what happened to him after school on January 7th.
But his parents say their son was on his way home when he was approached by 2 men who assaulted him and threw him in a dumpster in an alley near Flora Avenue and Parr Street.
When the suspects are given their names, we'll update you.
Well, Ginger, it looks like the Talking City Football League has finally gone off to a start. That is right, Talking Tom, as the Football League goes off to a great start with the Talking Tigers defeating the Denver Devils 44-28. Next week, the Tigers will take on the St. Talk Sharks. And that's the sports report, and now back to you. Finally tonight, we have an urgent update on the winter storm. It has transformed into a blizzard, and a blizzard warning is in effect for the Talking City area.
And that's bad news for the extreme northern part of Talking City, because it was pounded by the blizzard of St. Talk just 3 days ago.
We'll give you the latest updates as the storm progresses. Well, that does it for this edition of Talking Torment News. Until we see you again, good night.